understand that Miss Brown was a tenant of yours in a property at some point.
Apartment, she lost everything due to an electrical fire.
I never established residency.
You let her move in without giving you any money.
There was none. That the next month.
Was there no understanding
There
that you would pay
was
rent?
no lease signed?
I just don't understand what be going on, y'all. You know, I do these reactions. I be feeling like it would never be something new. It would just be the same stuff, but it's like stuff like this shows that people are just crazy and delusional around the world. And I know a lot of you all can name somebody you know that's delusional today. Let's get into this video and see what's going on.
Demi Drummer,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were suing the defendant, Mickey Brown, for $2,206 for unpaid rent, security deposit, property damage, and stolen property.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you are countersuing, ma'am, for $5,000 for defamation of character, harassment, pain and suffering, and the cost of a dog.
Correct.
Okay, why don't we start with you, sir? Let me ask you, I understand that Miss Brown was a tenant of yours in a property at some point.
Yes, Your
Can you
Honor.
tell me the dates?
The date was between mid-June to early July, 2015.
So just 1 month?
1 week.
A little less.
Man, she look like she on
1 week,
drugs.
like she
1
said.
week.
Okay, was there a written agreement between the two of you?
No, we never
Okay,
got to that point.
so we're talking about 1 month, no written
Okay.
lease, and you say she never paid any money to live there,
1
right?
week.
Okay, so take me from the beginning. Tell me what happened.
I met Michelle through, she gave me a call through a Craigslist ad I put up for an apartment I had for rent in my 4-family house. She gave me this sob story that she, at her previous apartment, she lost everything due to an electrical fire, and she had nothing, and she was staying out of a neglected stay hotel with her husband, and
That is a sad story. So what
Yeah,
happened?
It was sad at the time. I was
Pretty
like,
much.
oh my goodness, this is terrible. Nobody should have to go through this traumatic thing or whatever.
So why are you telling me that? Because what? Did you get a security deposit from her?
No, I did
Did you
not.
get any rent from her?
No, I did not.
Okay, you let her move in without giving you any money.
Correct,
How
because
old are you?
I
How old
fell
are
for
you?
her story. I'm 24.
You're 24.
But I
okay.
look 16,
and
thank
and you
You know.
and you own an apartment building, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you live there?
That's tough.
I do.
That's tough.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you live
That's
in one of
tough.
the units.
Hey, shout out
But
to
how
the
many
black
units
dude,
are in the
man.
building?
There are
Black
4,
success.
2 bedrooms each, 1 bathroom.
That's tough.
Okay, so you, at 24 years old, you own
Yeah, that's tough.
a 4-apartment unit building.
Your Honor, you ain't got to toot my horn like that. But yes,
I just want to get this established.
Yes,
Right?
it-
These are the facts,
let's
right?
put that out there. Okay.
Okay, because most landlords don't allow people to move into their apartments without giving them any money.
I'm inexperienced. It's kind of new to me. I just
That was a
owned the
rookie
house for
mistake.
about yeah, that was a big rookie mistake. Real
Okay,
big.
go ahead. So what happens? Why did you do that?
She's telling me all these things like she's at a really low point in her life, and you know I'm a Gemini. I'm emotional, so I'm like, oh my goodness, if I went through a fire and like lost all my clothes I done got from Goodwill and all that stuff, I'd just be out of it. So I'm like, you know what? Forget whatever process I have in checking in tenants and all that, because I had other people I could have looked at and moved in. And so I said, you know what? I feel for you. I want to alleviate the pain that you're going through right now. I will give you the keys to the apartment today.
And here we are today.
And here
How did
we
that work
are
out for
today.
you?
Are she sure? I don't think it was no electrical fire. She probably was whipping up something and you know, she was whipping up that work that start with an M. She was on a stove. You know, she was, you know, that's probably what the fire was really about. So it was just a different type of fire. I'm telling you, if this would have been Judge Mathis, the first thing he would have said, do you do crack? That's the first thing he would have asked her. And I know a lot of y'all can agree with me on that.
Because you moved in and didn't pay anything, and now he's suing you.
We had no
What was the
arrangement.
arrangement?
We had no arrangement.
What was the agreement?
There was none. That the next month.
Was there no understanding that you would pay
there was
rent?
no lease signed. I never established. I only lived there 7 days. I never established residency. I never brought in any kind of furniture. I wanted nothing to do with that
But
place.
you expected to pay rent at some point, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna stay there, but I
Yeah.
didn't stay there, and I had no plan on staying
You only
there.
lived there for
Yeah.
7 days.
I remodeled the kitchen for him while I was
That's
there.
true.
7 days?
Yes, I did.
Let me stop you. Let me help you understand something. There does not have to be a written lease in
Right.
place for you to owe rent. When you move in somewhere and you agree to be a tenant and you agree to live there, you gotta pay.
He told me if I did the kitchen, I wouldn't have to pay till August.
Okay.
When?
Did you say that?
Her memory is clearly false.
I redid.
obviously.
I
Did you tell her if she remodeled the kitchen, she did not have to pay rent until August?
First off, we came to that agreement when she called me proposing that she painted my kitchen cabinets and redid the floor. Because I previously told her that when she moved in that I may be in.
I sure was finna say, if you made the agreement, then you know, you can't get too mad at the boss man. You know, but I guess this wasn't just like you finna stay there the whole year if you remodel it.
Okay, what is this a photo of, sir?
Well, that big,
2.
beautiful air mattress is the air mattress I lent to the roommate that she decided to move in like 2 days after she moved into the apartment, where also the dead...
So now how many people were living there?
My husband and I, and then his friend, it was his friend who actually was in that room. His friend, your friend.
Ma'am, did you not have another friend living in the
No,
apartment?
no, I did not. My
Okay,
husband and I
go
don't
ahead.
have
Go ahead,
roommates,
sir.
Your Honor.
crime in the court last time I checked, but okay.
What's a crime?
Perjury.
What is this a photo of, sir?
In the middle is a
No,
pile
no,
of
no.
stolen clothes surrounded by
Oh.
dog feces
And you
and
stuck
urine.
it
I told y'all she was doing.
No, I moved
That
out.
this would've
I
been
left
Judge
after a
Mathis.
week. When I left,
Boy,
after a
he
week,
would have
stop.
been tearing her loose. A lot of y'all can
That's
agree.
all there's
You can't
to
show
it.
Judge
There's
Mathis this
no
picture right here.
Next photo.
You can't, cause he finna call it how he see. You be like, see, I knew you was one. Y'all know how Judge Mathis be, bro. Y'all know this is Judge's face. She's also amazing. Don't get it wrong. But trust me, Judge Mathis would have tore her up. Everything she would have been saying would have been a lie. Cause he said that's all they do is lie.
People who would have a syringe sitting in the mirror or have a rat in a kitchen pantry.
And it's not a rat, it's a gerbil. And it's my
That she
pet.
left there.
So that was yours.
Oh my God. Chat, when I send this picture like she did, if I send that picture, chat, just know that it's not a rat, it's a gerbil, okay?
No,
was-
none of that was mine. He took this picture.
How'd you know it was a gerbil and not a
Because
rat?
it's my rat. He took that picture when I
But it's
lived
a
there.
gerbil.
The 7
For
days that you were there. What about
Oh,
the
my
syringe?
No, I don't have, no,
So
I
why
have
did
no
you move
idea.
out after? Why did you move out?
Okay, I'm
calm
just saying,
down. Calm
if-
down.
if you-
listen,
okay.
listen. Look at me, Bree. You lived there. Why did you move out after 7 days?
Because my life was threatened. It was a horrible neighborhood.
Okay.
I don't do drugs. I don't like drugging.
when you moved out, ma'am, did you take all of your property
did.
and
Yes, I did.
everyone else with you when you vacated?
Yes, I did.
Okay, sir, my question for you is, what was the reason she gave you claim, for not paying rent or for being late?
So for July's rent,
What's the phone gotta do?
We were having a back and forth because I stated to her that I was kind of uncomfortable with the people she was bringing around to the household. And
Did he tell you that, ma'am?
I didn't live there in July. I lived in my new apartment in July.
Okay, go ahead.
Which, to bounce off of that, she said when she left in June, she said she left because her pop was sick. And he eventually, unfortunately, ended up dying.
You told him that your father died?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, but it's not your father, it's your husband's father.
It's my husband's father, yeah, but I've been married for 16 years.
So you're saying he was like a father to you?
Yes, he was.
What's she looking
And you
for in
said
her
that's not
phone?
what she told you?
That's not what she
What did
told
she
me
tell
at
you?
all. She basically said her papa was sick, and so that's when she went gold Carmen Sandiego on me and stuff, and disappeared.
Ooh.
And then she said eventually, like a few days later, her father died, and she's basically an orphan.
Did she tell you she was coming back?
Yes, she did.
Okay, do you have any of that via text message? May I see your text messages, please? Just give me all of your text messages. Give me your phone.
Text messages.
Friday, June 26th. He writes to you, hey, I'm going out of town Sunday for a week. I expect the lease to be signed by then. If a lease is not signed before I leave, I have no other choice but to start the eviction process. I'm uncomfortable with having someone I do not know stay in this building while neither one of you
facts.
are present with a number of animals. Someone else was there with animals. Who's that person?
No, they were watching my two dogs.
Who's that person?
His friend, who
Right.
actually, it was his friend.
Okay, ma'am, you gotta stop because these are obviously people you know who are in the
Ooh.
apartment.
Both of them.
Okay, forget who he knows. And you have them there.
Yeah, ain't nobody finna leave their dogs. All my people down below, y'all can agree in the comments. You ain't finna leave no pets at all. If you moved out, a lot of pets be emotional support. And if you lost, I would have been there. I said, so you lost your grandparent, her father, and her relationship, but she just left the dog. So what type of emotional support did she need? That's how I know she didn't move out. She's strategic though. That syringe was hers.
Dogs get to live in the apartment for free.
Oh.
They were sleeping outside, and he.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
And can I tell you something?
No,
ma'am?
you can't. So
Wait.
so we went from you're moved out after a week. No one's there except his friends. But now you have two people there watching your two dogs. Am I right?
No.
4-dog, cat, and rat.
And your gerbil. You write to him, my pop has now passed away. I'm officially an orphan.
Yes, I did say that. Because my mom died, and now my dad is dead.
Okay.
Okay.
He writes to you. He's complaining because there are people there that he says are selling drugs and trying to sell stuff to his tenants. He writes this to you. You say, don't worry, he is in jeopardy. He writes back to you, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about my property. Oh, this is interesting. My pop left me a very large life insurance policy and I'm the sole beneficiary. He did? He didn't leave it to your
Not very
husband?
large, but yeah, he left me money. Yes, he did.
Okay, he left left you a life insurance
Well,
policy.
my husband and I, yes.
She said she was blowing her nose with $20 bills.
It seemed like there was a lot of text messages that were missing. Where he
That's
told
what
me
it's- that's
that,
what I'm getting.
Ma'am, what is clear to me is you wanted
That's
to
what I'm getting from this.
generate sympathy for yourself
No, I did
to
not.
prolong the fact that you were still there and you had
Whoa.
not signed a lease. What is your counterclaim about, ma'am?
Harassment. First of all, let's hear.
Dang.
Look at the real text messages from you. 337. I would like
Please
to see
give me
these.
the text messages. One, hand those to me, please. How did he
Where
harass you?
He talks about how my dad is dead now, along with my dead dog, where they're supposed to be.
Did you know the two people that she's saying are your friends? Did you know them
Not
prior to
true.
them
Oh
moving
my
in?
God. You lit liquor. I swear.
What the question was.
What were the circumstances of, you say the dog, there was a dead dog you found in the apartment?
Allegedly, her friend beat the dog to death. Now, previously, I never entered her apartment because I try to be a professional landlord and respect privacy. So, being concerned for the animals because there was a nasty smell emanating from the apartment throughout the house, I decided this would be my opportunity to go see what was really going on in the apartment. So, I entered the apartment,
Right.
see nothing but feces and urine and dog fur. So, I go into that room, and on that wonderful air mattress which I provided to them, I saw a dog that was motionless. I saw the dog, I'm like, oh my god, that dog dead. And so I left room and continued exploring because the entire house was a hot mess express. So I saw clothes on the floor in a basket that looked familiar. I grabbed that basket, went to my tenant, stolen clothes. They stole from other
Not me.
tenants. I called Miss Brown and said her dog was dead and she came to get the dog.
Okay, let me ask you something.
My dog died at Webster Groves Animal Hospital.
After that, did she ever come back to the apartment again?
After she got her dog, she never came back to the
You
apartment.
never heard from her again?
Oh, I heard from her after that. Your Honor, things went way downhill after that.
Okay, and I'm looking at the text messages. Why don't you
Dang.
say that? Okay, what is it that you want me to see, sir?
She asked about the dogs. I wasn't concerned about the dogs. I just wanted her gone. I
Dang.
found out the dog was dead.
What?
She was starting to get ignorant.
What?
I said, good luck with whatever's
No.
going on and your dead dog.
One
Then
time.
She just went out of control. The N-word, I'm N-word this. The only good N-word is a dead N-word.
Hold on.
My grandpa used
Hold
to
on.
own N-words. I'm the scum
This
of
is
the
getting
earth.
crazy.
Did you say that to him?
I did call him the N-word one time. Because he sat there calling me a cracker. Oh, here, Demi.
Oh,
let's
hold on
go
a
over the
second, hold
text
on a
messages.
second, hold on a
You
second.
call me.
Mr. Drummer never calls you any names.
Oh, really?
He wrote to you, good luck finding your dog.
Whoa!
Your dog can't run off, ma'am?
Dog
No.
at my house with me.
One dog
Okay.
was dead, one dog was dead.
He
No.
wrote to you, good luck finding
Oh, my
your
God.
dogs. You wrote, like
Oh, my
dad
God.
used to say, the only good is a dead
Oh my
I
God.
Crazy.
Demi, what, ma'am?
Hell KKK.
I would
You
never
took
say
it to that level.
No, you know what?
She went
All right,
in.
I'm done.
Oh my God. Bro, this just is turned up right now. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here, man. I know I'm from St. Louis, bro, but it's getting hot in here right now. This is crazy. Shorty, you should, that's why he went to a black, I'm telling you, that's 2 steps ahead. Must went to the black judge because she know. Man, said hell KKK. The only good one is a dead one. Shorty, you done messed up now. You ain't finna have all that little life insurance money. The little bit you had is finna be gone. It's over.
We didn't sign a lease. Now, in your mind, there's no proof that you have to pay rent. That's not the way it works. Clearly, there's an agreement here that you have
Right.
to pay rent, especially for July, because we're not talking about bartering for kitchen renovations or anything like that. July is strictly rent. But not only that, when it's a oral lease, you still have to give 30 days notice when you're moving out. And here you are, July 4th, your dogs are still there. You haven't given him 30 days notice that you're vacating. When are you taking your dogs? When are you leaving with your dogs? So not only do you owe for July, you also owe for August. Lesson to you. When you have someone move in to your place, get your lease in writing. No one moves in without giving you money. You don't put keys in this hand without cash or money coming in this hand. That is the rule, and there are no exceptions, because you wouldn't be in this position today. The number one rule that landlords should stick to: you don't give someone possession of your apartment without collecting rent. You had someone there who never paid you a single dime, and she left, and I believe those photos are accurate. She left the place in a mess. Counterclaim is dismissed. Judgment for the plaintiff, $2,206.
I feel like Judge Faith's ruling was fair. She obviously saw through her lies and the deception that she or the facade she put on me in order to get an apartment and do whatever in the world her and her friends do. So it was a good ruling. I win. Yay me.
What? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we know you, man. We don't know you. And that is the problem. We don't know you. And it's sad because You literally manipulated the entire court to make it seem like that he was tripping. Whole time you found out to be a crackhead. And I feel like that's probably why I can end it off here, because there's no need for me to go into detail of what crackheads do, but let this would have been Judge Mathis, and I'll let y'all finish the rest. Make sure if you all enjoyed this reaction video that you smash the like button, comment, and also subscribe for your boy, man. Remember, the more likes that this video get, the higher that it will rank. And I'll see you all tomorrow, man.